But we're not done, because the best thing about this Pop It is you can flip it and you can pop it again. Hey Princess Squad, it's T, and today we are going to make a giant Pop It. That's right, a giant Pop It. Last time we made this giant simple dimple. If you haven't watched that video, make sure you go and check it out because we're going to show you there how to make this. And it actually pops, listen. And you can flip it and pop it again. So today, I have a goal to make a giant Pop It. So one of these, this one's a circular one. I think I'm going to try to make a rectangle one, and we're gonna go with like rainbow colors. This title one is one of my favorites, so I'm gonna use this as inspiration. So I have some colors here. These will be the supplies that you're going to need. So I have my colorful paper here. We have a bigger container bowl and a smaller bowl. We're gonna use this as a circular shape to cut these little poppets out. I'm using an X-Acto knife, so be careful when you use this. I'm not sure if this will even work, but we're gonna try. Scissors, we're gonna have some tape, and we have some cardboard boxes. Okay, step one, we're going to get our cardboard and lay it out to make a giant square. Again, I have never tried this before and haven't seen anyone done it before, so we're just gonna wing it and I hope it works. Okay, so for the fidget Pop It, we're gonna have a front side and a back side, so we're gonna work on one side. So this one box could be the front and the back. Of course, we're gonna have to cut it, but let me just lay it out to make like a giant square first. So that's 2, we're gonna go with 3 and 4. I think it's a little bit of a rectangle here. It's not perfectly a square, but we can always trim it to make it a square. So I think I'm gonna start with 4, and it's gonna be big enough. I just bought some extras. Okay, so we're gonna need tape and scissors. So with the scissors, what I'm gonna do is, because this is gonna be like 2 layers, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one of these and I'm going to cut the box so we can make our layers. So I'm just gonna do that. If you have someone to help you, it might be easier. Oh, there we go. There's one cut, and then we'll cut again. So this will be one layer, and this will be the other layer. After we cut all these out, we're gonna go ahead and tape it. All right, all done. So all the pieces have been cut into 2, so we're gonna just pull one layer off. I'm just gonna put it on the side. And this right here is going to be one side of the Pop It, and we're just gonna tape it together. So we're just gonna put this tape here, and I'm just gonna leave a little extra on the edge and tape it. Okay, fold it straight under. And now I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. We have one side done. We're gonna flip it and tape this other side. So same thing here. Oh, that was hot. Okay, you know what? I think it's a little flimsy. I was a nice fan though. But I think we're gonna need more tape. So I'm gonna go ahead and just tape up these areas with like the flimsiness right here with the little holes, and I'll be right back. All right, I have one side that's a little flimsy. We're gonna go back and tape it again later, so don't worry. So this is one side, and then I have my 4 pieces over here. Uh-oh, whoopsie. Okay, we'll clean that up in a little bit, but we have our 4 pieces over here. We're gonna go ahead and tape these up just to look like the first piece. Whew, that was a lot of work. Okay, all done. I taped up 2 of these cardboard. It's a little flimsy, don't worry. Next, we're going to cut this down into a square because it's kind of a rectangle right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my little scissors, and I'm going to trim it down. Let's see. So here we go. And I'm thinking, okay, so game plan is, this is gonna be our little Pop It. We're going to have 4 across and 4 down. So we're going to guesstimate 2, 3, so I'm just gonna trim off like a little bit right here. Alrighty, you guys, I successfully cut out 2 squares and they fit on top of each other, the front and the back. I'm gonna use this purple to wrap the whole thing like you're wrapping a Christmas present, but we're gonna wrap both of them separately. So, this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be the biggest thing that I wrap. Yep, I'm just gonna sit on this because it's hard working for it. But look at this, I didn't even show you guys. Look at my Grinch slippers. I got this for Christmas and I love it. I like wear it all the time. How cute. Okay, so here we have this. We're just gonna tape it. And like I said, it doesn't matter how it looks like on the back side because we're just going to merge it together. As long as this side behind it is pretty. Okay, this is the inside of one. This is the other side. It's super pretty. So this is done, but we're going to have to do the other one. All right, you guys, coming together. We got 2 pieces. These will be both of the outside. And your next step is to get your smaller bowl out of the 2. And this is going to be the pretty side, like I said, so we didn't want to like mess that up. So we're going to flip to the inside. And I think we're going to do 4 across and 4 this way. So I'm just going to line up 4 circles. So we're just going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4 this way, and then 4 the other way. Okay, I got all of my circles drawn on here. There's 20 circles. No, not 20. I can't do math today, you guys. 16. 4 across, 4 down. 16 circles. Okay, this is going to be the tough part. I haven't decided if I'm going to be able to cut these circles out with scissors or this X-Acto knife. I'm kind of clumsy, so I'm going to be careful. So if you guys are going to use this X-Acto knife, be careful. Okay, so let's test it out together. So let's try this X-Acto knife because we're going to have to cut through 2 layers, which is the cardboard and the purple layer on the back side. I mean, I think it's cutting, I'm not sure. Oh my gosh. All right, you guys, 1 down and 15 to go. 1 eternity later, you guys. Like, this seriously took forever, but we were able to cut all of this out. So, not done yet, because there's 1 more giant side to go. So the trick here, remember, is they have to match up perfectly of where these circles are. So we're going to use this as like a stencil. So I'm going to flip this here, and then we're going to line this up, and I'm going to trace out these circles here. Okay, guys, I don't know why I decided to make this giant pop it. I'm like super excited, but oh my goodness, this is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. But we're just gonna power through it. Got my X-Acto knife, got my circles, and let's just start cutting. Seriously, you guys, 1 hour later. This took me like 1 hour to cut these circles out. Now, we are moving on to the next step, finally. We're gonna pick 4 colors, which I have here. I have my blue, yellow, green, and pink. And we are going to trace out 4 circles of each color, totaling 16 circles. I'm using a round thing that's a little bit bigger than the last one. You'll see why. So don't use the same one if you don't have a container that's a little bit bigger. Just use the one you used to cut out the circle originally, but cut a little bit bigger because you'll see why. And then we'll go from there. To make it easier on myself, I had a great idea. I cut these paper already out into like little rectangles or square that would fit my circle. And then I'm just going to trace 16 of them, like I said, and cut them out. So let's do that. Okay, you guys, woo! I cut out my 16 circles, and this will be our pop it, kind of like here, but see how this has a noise? And this is kind of flimsy, so what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to thicken it up. So what we're gonna do is take one, and it will be easier if you had help or someone helping you hold it down while you tape it. I'm gonna use this cardboard as a surface because I'm doing this on the ground. But we're gonna get tape and we're gonna thicken it up. So, I'm gonna do this, go one down the middle. And I'm just gonna do like that, and I'll trim it in just a second. So that, it doesn't have to be perfect, but try not to have any air bubbles. I mean, it is your Pop It after all. All right, so that's the last of it. I covered one side, so my game plan is I'm gonna peel it off this cardboard. So maybe if you do this on a table, it would be easier because it would come off. Let's see. Come on. Okay. So, okay. So I'm not going to cut this yet because you have to like double the other side. So it's kind of sticky still. So I'm gonna do the same thing, but to the other side. All done, and then, so it's kind of like pretty much you're laminating it. So maybe if you have like a laminator machine, you could probably do this better. And then I'm just gonna like go and trim it. So we're gonna cut here. All done. So this is going to give it a thickness so we could do the Pop It in a little bit. So now we're gonna do the same to the rest of it. So now that these are all cut, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take one here and you can just guesstimate. You're just gonna cut like a little slit here. It doesn't have to be like all the way to the center because what you're gonna do is you're gonna fold it over like this. So it has like a little dip. Well, actually, I lied. You're gonna have to cut it, your guesstimation of where the center is. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna fold it and then tape it right here like that. So it kind of pops. Kind of like right here where this has a little dip and then you can like pop it in and out, just like so. Okay, last one here. And so there's my cut. I'm gonna get like a piece of tape ready. But the length of it, and then this is hard by myself. Maybe you ask someone to help you hold it. So you're just gonna take this and you're going to fold it over, kind of like a little, I call it like an Asian rice hat, like a little cone. And then you're going to take this tape and you're just gonna tape it like that and put the tape underneath here and just like that. And there you go, you have a Pop It. Okay, I finally got all of my cones, Pop Its, all good to go. So now we're gonna take one layer, we're gonna put the inside facing up, and we're just going to layer the Pop It on. You can arrange it however you like, but I'm gonna go with like a roll of each color. So we're gonna go pink. You guys, my vision is finally coming together. Well, first of all, I found another roll of tape in the corner over there. So I'm so excited. I was getting nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to stop filming this video, go to the store and get another thing of tape. But found the last one and there's like a good amount left, so we're good to go. Okay, so I got all 16 circles on here and I taped it. Let me show you guys what I did. So we put the Pop It on and then pretty much taped it. You can just tape it as much as you want. The more the better because it makes it more sturdy. And then, let me show you guys. It's not all completed yet, but there's the other layer and look at that. Yo, Pop It! All I have to do is tape this to this and then we can have some fidget fun. You guys, with a lot of tape, I present to you my Giant Pop It. I'm so proud of this. Like, I am so glad that my vision ended up working because I had this idea in my head and it actually works. Well, actually, we have to test it. So let's test to see if it actually works. But we're not done, because the best thing about this Pop It is you can flip it and you can pop it again. Oh my goodness, it actually works! Give this video a big thumbs up if you like my Giant Pop It. If you actually tried this at home, leave a comment below and let me know what you think and how it went because I'm super curious to see you guys recreate this. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy right now. Okay, you guys, follow us on our TikTok at princesssquad.official and to see more content on there. And this is gonna be the end of today's video, you guys. So always remember to dream big, have fun, and be kind.